All right, what's going on to every single person out there from the east, west, north, and the south, wherever it is you might be watching us from? You're welcome to the best show on this part of the globe. They call it Tea Time. I call it an amazing show. My name is Miles, the eighth wonder of the world, the 20th day in the month of February already. 8 more days, I was saying bye-bye to February, and we just march into March, right? It's like yesterday we just said Happy New Year, and already we are here, we're here again. Now, how did your weekend go? I had a very eventful weekend. I would like to hear how your weekend went, by the way. But I never do the show alone. I always have amazing people in the building. Today's Monday, motivational Monday. Like, get up and go to work Monday. Even though Monday is like one of the most hated days in the week or in the world. Like, everybody hates Monday, but I kind of like Monday. I don't know. But hey, let me hear from my co-host. I have Tabitha and Roommate in the building. How y'all doing this morning?
Good. Hi, Miles. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
How was your week? How did your weekend pan out?
My weekend was great. I mean, I cooked all weekend.
Wow.
I cooked all weekend because my family was around and we went to church. It was really nice. It was really, really, really nice.
I like that. So you
rested.
You rested this weekend?
Yes.
What about you? What
Yeah, it was a great weekend. I had my friends around. You know, we're just gisting. Then we're doing this throwback. We're just talking about all the things that happened when we were kids.
Okay.
Do you remember? And we were just laughing.
I love that.
Yeah, so we're just talking about that and everything. And then I went to church. It was a great weekend.
It was a great weekend for me. Obviously, I'm always working one way or the other. I'm always doing one thing or the other. But it was a beautiful weekend. Apart from the fact that I didn't have cash on me,
I think that's everybody's story.
It's been a struggle. It's so serious. Like this morning, there's a serious unrest opposite the office this morning. Like guys are in front of the bank in front of us trying to get in to get their money. Like, you know what, just give us our money. We don't even care. Just give us our money. Let's be good. Even if it's old or new, give us our money. We want to go. I'm not doing it again.
Do you know that I was having this conversation with my mom and she's like, she goes, I remember those times where we have to like put our money under the bed.
Right.
And I'm like, people were literally like tilling the ground to keep their money. Now, you keep your money in the bank and you can't even get it. If I kept my money under my bed, it will still be there. Aside that, there's no bank charges.
Hi.
There's no levy. There's
no deduction.
Yes, all these many things. Because you're putting your money there, but you're not even getting the exact money out. And now to even get the money is wahala.
Do you know that even when you put your money in the bank, right? Let's say I saw a video online. Some guy analyzed it. Right? If you put 1,000 naira in the bank, like just 1,000 naira, the banks will loan it to some people. Some people will pay. Some people will pay back with interest. Maybe it's 200 naira on that interest. Now, when the money is coming back to you, they're taking this clinic on charge, that clinic on charge. In a month, you are left, if you don't touch that 1,000, you're left with 850 naira.
And then they're still making money. So they're taking money from you, and they're still making money off your money.
Wow.
Like win-win for the bank, really. And when I'll be expecting some kind of, interest and stuff.
God is watching you people. Anyways, we cannot do this show without you guys. You guys are the main reason why you're here. Without you people, we have no business being here. So please, be part of the conversation by calling on 09098 408 408. I think that was a bit fast. 09098 408 408. That's the numbers right there on the screens. You can just punch at us. Tell me how your weekend went, or tell me what's going on. What's the cash situation in your neighborhood? How it's looking, right? And be part of the show. Now, some videos caught our attention. Like, why not? Let's just share with our people. And here is our first video. We'll be right back.
Eating all that chocolate is not good for you, kid.
Well, my granddad lived until 101.
And you think he became so old because he ate so much chocolate?
No, it's because he minded his own business.
Eating all that chocolate is not good for you, kid.
Well, my granddad lived until 101.
And you think he became so old because he ate so much chocolate?
No, it's because he minded his own business.
Yeah. We had to start it that way. Like, yes, like that's when I say drink a lot of water, mind your business.
Mind your business. That's your line. So that came to mind, man.
That's it. I mean, what is your business? What must you put your nose in everybody? Why don't you just focus on you, on your thing, and move? And the guy was like, "Oh, you see, because your grandfather was eating a lot of chocolate." He said, "No, it's because he minded his business."
But did you see his face like after that? Like, okay,
like,
well, you're right.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
We have another video, by the way. Let's see this one. I'll be right. Right.
Wow.
Wow.
That just shows that there's absolutely nothing you cannot do if you put your mind to it. Now, at one stride, just one stroke of a pen, he created 3 amazing rappers. Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, Amaru Shakur, and Snoop Dogg. Like, you are shook.
Lord Jesus, when you were sharing this talent, so was I.
But do you know that you have your talent? We all have our talents.
I think it's just for you to put your mind to it.
Yeah,
and then
but
you're
I
able
mean
to get
that's
it.
that's some talent.
Like,
I mean, it's one thing to paint one picture at a
tell
time,
me about it.
but then having to do 3,
Yeah.
like you just put the pencils in.
So how are you even doing this?
How do you
one
even
and
know
it's
where
working
the
for
other one?
And
I noticed
that's
it was
a lot.
holding it in the middle.
Yes.
Right. So that controls mad. That's something.
Wow.
After, what's your talent?
I know how to dance.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is your family?
Stop it though.
Are you serious?
Nice cooking. Really.
Besides cooking, what's
Making
my
money.
talent? Yes, sales. I love sales. I love sales.
Yeah, don't even ask me anything.
Why?
What is your talent? Of course, what comes to you?
Talent.
I
What's your
don't know. I
talent?
talk a lot.
Talking is a talent.
I talk a lot.
it?
So
Talking is a talent because that way, you can let people, you can pass on information to people. So that's talking.
Thank you,
That's
Jerry.
a good talent.
Thank you very much. We have one more video, and we will be right back.
What did you learn from your first heartbreak?
Thank you. And thank you for going. You worked for me. Those who stay are supposed to stay. Those who go are supposed to go. Rejection is a chisel for perfection. No and O means next opportunity or new options. Keep it moving.
What would you say to those watching that are going through heartbreak right now?
It's not heartbreak, it's heart shape. Nothing can break your heart. Your heart is not breakable. These experiences that you're going through are shaping your heart for the relationship that will be long lasting. It's fine tuning it actually. And you need to ask yourself the questions that led you to the situation you were in. But always think of it as heart shaping, heart molding, heart development. There are wonderful experiences to be had everywhere. Don't just worry about the one.
It's their expressions, both of them. You should see the expression of both their faces, like, oh my goodness.
It was the
Like,
heartbreak
yes.
that caught my attention. I said, it's not heartbreak, it's
Heart shape.
So I was like,
And then it's like next opportunity.
yeah.
Or next option. Like, what? And that's so true. I mean, I feel like all of us on this table have probably like had our own fair share.
Oh
of-
yeah.
Of
yeah.
heartbreaks.
The country
And-
the country on its
First
own
they
is
break your
breaking
accent.
my heart.
I don't
So
But yeah, I mean, when you look back at it, or when I look back at it, for me, it's almost like, I mean, you were really for me. And I'm glad I'm not there, because if I was there, it would be worse. Like, I'm in a better position right now, not being with that person. If I was with that person, I would not be who I am right now. You know, everything is like a ripple effect. Like, it leads to another, like just a domino falling. And I wouldn't be here, and I'm happy where I am right now. So thank God I'm not with that person.
I'm coming back to that.
I
Come back to that, please. Tell me
But
about-
I agree with you, yeah, because if I also look back, I'd see that, well, I'm not where I used to be, and looking at the kind of people I was surrounded with, so I think I've grown.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I'm grateful that, I didn't even end up with some of these people that I thought, that was where my
That was
life.
it.
Do you understand? And I'm so grateful. So some of them, I had the opportunity to like still talk to some of them, and I'm like, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Like, God, why would you do that?
That's
I'm
what
like,
people
something was wrong with you. Like, thank God for your sense.
I mean, but let's not lie. Going through it, you're only saying this now because of where you are now, and because you know better and you feel
Yeah,
better.
you know better,
But in
yeah.
that moment, I mean, see, trust
Trust
me, I've had my share where
My
I've not
friends
eat
were
for
tired
3
of
days.
me. My friends were tired of me.
You
Bro,
you left food for 3 days.
me, I left
Dry
food for 3 days.
fasting or what?
3 days. I was sleeping, I was sad, but
Yeah, it's part of the process of growth anyway.
Yes.
But at the same time, while we all do this a lot, like, I'm so glad I'm done with that person, blah, blah, blah. There's some of our exes that we still feel, make we no lie. Like, you know what? If we had been a little bit more matured, probably would have been better people today.
yeah.
Probably it
agree
would have
with
been.
you.
There's still some of them. There's some that are
True.
just
I agree.
straight out
Out of
so
this,
out
yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
when you're like, if myself and this person had been a little bit
Yeah.
more mature and patient with each other, we would have made
Yeah,
an
worked
amazing
out.
team.
Yeah, true, because I mean, no one is perfect, and you look back at it and I'm like, okay, maybe I should have done things better. I wish he had done this better. We would have been a perfect match.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not like they were bad. You know, so they can also be good for someone else, and that person is grateful. Like,
I say this all
thank
the
God.
time.
Do you understand?
Like, you are good
The
for someone
motivation
else.
is true motivation Monday. I'm telling you. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
but that's the truth. That's the truth. They are also like the best. You hear someone saying this person is the best, and
And
you're
I'm like,
looking
is it
like,
this person I
is it
knew?
the same person? Do you understand? So
Exactly. So
But that's growth, because in
That's
as much
growth.
as you are growing, they're growing
they were
as
also
well.
growing. Yeah.
as much as if you're going through any form of a heartbreak right now, look, it's understandable. It's part of the growth. It's a process of life, right?
Yeah.
Do not drown and dwell in it. It's just taking you to the next level, right? And don't hate your ex. It happens, right? It happens. You guys were not just for each other. Now, over the weekend, some things happened. That's the weekend recap. Let's just talk about a few things that happened over the weekend quickly. AKA the rapper was laid to rest.
Yes.
I saw the video of his daughter crying, and
God.
I was really scared. I just thought about myself and my daughter for a bit, like, okay, do you understand? I thought about, I won't lie, I just went into that moment like, what if? What if? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna leave all my people in this situation? Right? So we should all just try and stay safe out there. It's scary, but we should stay safe. I didn't say you should go and buy a gun. That's Burna Boy's advice.
Yeah.
But when I say we should go and buy a gun, they go and buy a gun. We should all be carrying a gun. If we all carry a firearm in Nigeria,
No, please
everybody
don't.
could on that.
Everybody
Yes,
will be
because
vexed.
if you annoy me just as an
Everybody's
instance, I want
angry in
to.
Nigeria. No.
So yeah, so rest in peace to AKA. Like I pray and hope they bring them to book, the people that did this to him. That it's at just such a young age. Away from that, someone else is about to get 25 more years. The recap: Robert Kelly. He's already serving 30 years in jail, and some prosecutors just came together. Like, you know what? I told them they should give him another extra 25 so that he will never come out. So if he's going to be coming out, he'll be coming out maybe at the age of 112 or thereabout. Like, and I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I had this conversation with someone recently, and the lady was really all up in my face, like, R. Kelly is your ringtone, because that's my ringtone actually. One of his songs, yeah. And so I was like, okay, what's wrong with his music? Let's separate. Let's separate the man from his art.
Yeah.
He has given us some really amazing songs back to back. He has produced some really amazing songs. So let's just separate the man from his craft. His craft not being doing wrong. He's one that did you guys wrong, and even the doing wrong self. It's not even the topic I want to go into now, because there were a lot of young girls. Please don't come for me, but if you do, I am ready. A lot of young girls who saw celebrity, like, I want to be around. That's what I think.
Groupies,
It's just like when people said Aliyah was really young. Were Aliyah's parents not there when he married her?
They knew.
Her mother attended the wedding. So what are we talking about? Aliyah, she was very young.
And you know how difficult it can be when you're trying to talk to kids. Don't do this, and they're like, this is what they want.
Yes,
so what
it's
do
so
you
hard.
expect?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Aliyah was a superstar then anyway. So anyway, so he's about to get 25 more years. I wish him well. I pray that they take it easy on the man.
I feel sad for him.
I really feel bad that all that talent's just gone. It's just going to be wasting right there in jail. Like, it's really sad.
Except he can make music, but can you even make music?
He made an album recently and they shut it down. He made an album from inside prison recently and it was shut down.
Wow.
Immediately it got out, like they just shut it down, brought it down from everywhere.
Why? Don't do that to us now. We need his music.
Me, I love his music.
I love his
He's
music.
a great singer. Like,
He's amazing. He's a singer, a songwriter.
Right. He's a producer.
He's a producer. He's great at all of these things.
He's a ball of talent. I mean,
they will come for us. You see, like you people, you are supporting
I'm not supporting. No.
Not what he did,
Yeah.
But we're talking about music.
I don't believe
That's
in
what we're
cancel
supporting.
culture. I don't believe in cancel culture all the way. I mean, I can cancel the man, let him go.
His craft is there.
He's being tried, and that's fine. Go serve your time. But you see that craft that we love and we appreciated.
I love the craft. It's not going anywhere. Anyway, someone who's trying to take something away from somebody is Korra. Obidi. Korra is back in the news. This is still a weekend recap. She was flaunting a man, a white guy, and the guy looked somewhat like Jesus Christ.
And so was it Jesus.
Like it looks like Jim Caviezel that played Jesus Christ in Passion of Christ. That's what it looked like. Like what is wrong with? And she was all up in our face again. Now this is the same Korra that said, when her next relationship she will never flaunt the social media, blah 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 blah. And she's now I think it's just cruise. I think she just wants people to talk. She wants to get you people. If you want to talk, you will talk. I'll get you guys to talk. That's what I think. And I think because I didn't see them lock lips or anything. And I think she's trying to promote a new song.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Like, Korra, I can love you from afar, but I'm not interested. I mean, we went through that drama. Like, that was a lot.
It was a lot.
Everything
It
I
was
know
a
about
whole
Korra,
lot.
I know without consent. As in, I did not want to know, but I know it, and I'm not interested anymore. Then now you're bringing another one. When this one too goes haywire, we'll still.
So you know, she loves the attention.
Oh, she
gets.
does. Oh, she does.
See, if you like
Even
her,
when
it
she's
shows
crying,
her.
even when she's crying, she's so
Yes.
The one that gave birth on IG Live.
I'm
Do
like,
you understand? I'm like, who's the essence of
She craves for it. She lives and breathes the
for that attention? So whether you come at her from a negative angle, she's loving
She's happy
it.
that you're talking about her.
Oh,
I mean, I wish her all the best, but I can't be bothered, really.
all right. Okay, cool. Let's get straight to business, ladies and gentlemen. Naira Scarcity, Nigerians print their own notes. Now, Nigerians now have printed, okay, because of all that Owambe thing and what happened to the actress that got jailed recently. She's been granted bail, by the way, so she's out. So what Nigerians are doing now, they printed their own currencies that they'll be spending at the Owambe, which I think is actually long overdue. We could have done this a long time ago. Because spraying the Naira notes at parties was illegal.
Yeah.
So it's always been illegal. So I think this actually really is right. But did we have to get to the point of cash crunch before we started doing using our brain? So when I saw the notes, I was like, okay, no, this makes sense.
I was very, very impressed. I mean, I saw it and I'm like, Nigerians, you people can think. Oh.
do you understand? Very creative minded.
So when you go to just I want a Naira's worth of 20,000 naira, and they just give you the equivalent and you transfer it to them.
And then you even have like your picture on it, so it's almost like I'm spending my own cash. And the good thing about this is they're transferring the money to your account.
Bam,
so
straight.
all those money pickers, I don't know what they call them, because trust me, I kid you not, they steal your money.
I know.
There are some that they put in their pocket.
No.
So those ones now, you've eliminated all of that. However, I think I saw the video on social media, and when I was reading the comments, some people were like, oh, how do you know how much to print? What if you print a lot and then you don't get to sell all of it? Or what if you print not so much and people want to spray you
Okay,
more?
so this is how it works. Now, there's just like those people who take pictures, take your pictures at parties, and they give it to you almost immediately. They have a printer there.
Yes, they do.
So it's right there at the party. So they just start printing. Like how much you want to go? They just print and you get your thing.
Yes.
Oh,
So
and they have like a cutter and everything.
Everything is there, so they
That's
came
amazing.
prepared.
That's
they came
amazing.
prepared.
Oh, then I see 100.
You are for it.
You're down for it.
I am. 100.
It's good. It's good. That's very creative. Nigerians.
I'm glad, but please let them bring real money because I need money. Like when was the last time you held 500 naira?
I can't remember.
last time I touched cash.
I can't remember when last I touched cash. I can't
Okay,
remember.
no, I touched cash on Friday.
I can't
After
remember.
I was 15 miles. I had to beg. I went to the market.
Yeah.
I had to beg. I'm like, please let me just give me this 3K. See me begging for 3,000 naira. I'm not joking.
Can you
I was
imagine?
literally begging. I'm like, please, I'll transfer to you with the money I need to pay for the stuff I had bought. But that's the last time I saw cash. However, I think in China, they don't even use cash.
Okay. When you're talking about right? Please just leave Nigeria. China has been light years ahead of us, since
but Miles, you know
20
that
billion years ago.
No, Miles, see, this act it's been since over 11 years ago. This whole cashless policy thing, over 11 years ago. Nigerians are just stubborn.
No, we just didn't know how serious it was going to be.
But
We
now
didn't
it is.
know-
Okay, now we know.
So Nigerians, they understand this hard language. Like when things get tough, that's
when
when
they want
they
to
are. That's,
feel like-
can you imagine?
Are you
That's when
saying
they are
Nigerians
creative
are
now.
goats? I think we are coconut head.
No.
Please,
But
oh,
we can be. But then they just have to wait for that toughest time where things.
Do you know that people were even waiting to the
become
dying minute
creative.
for them to go put
then they
their
become
money?
creative. That's when you see. And I heard someone that they said someone will queue on the ATM as if he wants to withdraw money, and then he will stay there and say, "How far?"
He was
you
saying-
go do this. Yeah, he said he made 12K.
I saw
Selling his
just
spot.
selling his
Spot.
spot
Yes.
to someone else. How far do you want to? So you see how
Nigeria.
Nigeria. So he does not
The
have.
whole family members, you stay here, stay here, stay
He does
here.
not have a dime. He just went there. He stood there as if he was going to withdraw. And then like, how far do you want? And people are eager. They want to hurry up. And then he gives them and then he collects 1K, 2K. The guy making money, straight up.
Mason.
So you see that Nigerians are creative.
I'm going to tap into this. Anyway, let's move on. Let's come to Nollywood real quick. Okay, this is a story that touched me when I saw it last week. I'm like, oh gosh, what's going on? Now, there's this particular Nollywood actress who has a little bit of a problem, and it's fact that she's always been caught pilfering. Let me put it that way. I don't want to say still. She's always been caught pilfering. Maybe she goes to a store, she picks something up. Yeah, like I didn't want to say.
But kleptomaniac is
nice.
Good.
So, anyways, after that, she's been caught recently again. Last week, she was caught recently, and some of her colleagues came out to just support her. So, Nollywood stars have reacted to the viral video of their colleague Yetunde Akilapa, who was caught stealing again. Yetunde Akilapa was nabbed by an angry mob and caught with different kinds of keys to illegally access her victims' houses and cars. The video making the rounds captured Yetunde Akilapa disgraced for stealing in an apartment of a woman identified as Noah on Twitter. Noah tweeted how she found the actress in her apartment with her belongings, including wigs. Nollywood stars including Anissa Joseph, Uche Elendu, Eve Essin, Bimbo Akinsonya, and a lot more. It just comes to our aid, like, you know what? And they all start posting like, someone should get this woman help.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about, in 2014 she was caught doing something, 2017, I think 2010 she was, as
there was a place in Magodo. I mean, I've been following the story.
And if you look at it, you can't be a public figure and be doing stuff like that.
Yes.
It's not normal.
It's not.
There's so many conditions, like you said, kleptomaniac. There's so many conditions. Like the Queen's mother, pilfers.
So we heard, yeah.
She had that condition. She goes from, she just sees a mug and just put that. That's the almighty Queen mother. Like, she just put the cup and they're always watching, like, don't worry, we'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Wow. And a whole lot of other people like that.
I don't know. I think it's a spiritual thing.
There we go. I was hoping somebody would not say this on this table.
I know. No. Look at it.
Why must we attach everything to?
No. Okay, look at it. She's an actress, right? She's let's say she's doing well in the movie industry, right?
Reasonable.
Well, she's growing. Yeah, she's trying. But like come on, like it's not okay.
So hold on. First things first, I don't understand. See, I can understand that. Okay, you're a kleptomaniac. You see something and you want to keep it.
Why on earth are you pointing to me?
What?
Why don't you just point straight to the camera?
Example, Miles, for example.
Why are you using me as an example?
What are you going to use? Okay.
Miles, I'm not
point
pointing
straight or point to the
I should point.
Just for example, someone.
Okay, Miles, for example, right?
Someone.
I understand that someone is a kleptomaniac, right? However, I know that when you're a kleptomaniac, you see something and you want to keep it. Why does she have a lot of master keys?
That kleptomaniacy is on another level.
I see. She has a lot. Even when
keys
you talk
to
about
people's houses.
she had master keys in a bag. A lot of keys. What do you do with? So I feel like at this point, it's probably spiritual. Bro.
Thank you. Like, it's not Miles. I'm serious. This is not. It's not normal. We should stop saying some kind of things like
as
just
So what do you suggest now, Pastor?
Okay, maybe it's not spiritual, but she has a psychological condition.
So what do you think? I'm asking you. We should take her to the mountain and go
No, you don't have to take her to the mountain. We don't have to be like extra. But you can pray about it, and I believe it's going to work. You better don't say that. Miles, I'm being serious here. Stop laughing. I'm very serious.
I think she has
talked about it. I don't want to. It's both mental and spiritual. I don't know how to put it. Maybe somebody is doing her.
What is your solution? Somebody is doing that. Did you just say that again? Time to just give me. 09098408408408. That's the number to be part of the conversation. 090984084008. And let's know if somebody's actually, if you guys feel somebody's actually doing this person.
There's no way you step into without leaving a negative impression there. So it's not okay now.
I get, but at the same time, right now, I think it's time for her family and friends to actually
to
reach out to her and
yes.
step in and let's see how we can get help for this person because it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And all this, they almost
it's
linked up.
Embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Really embarrassing.
How will have kids feel in school like you that your mom used to thief? Anyways, let's move on away from that.
God.
I didn't. Good. Somebody who's always in the news. For some reason, I don't know how he does it. I don't know what his gimmick is. I don't know if somebody is doing him or they're not doing it. But this one is always in the news, and I'm talking about Voila. Yeah. Nigerian street hop artist Habib Okikiola, better known as Portable, recently thrilled a crowd at the filling station following months of fuel scarcity. Residents trooped out to the filling station regularly to buy fuel for their cars and generators across the country. Portable, who visited Oyo State recently to shut down a show, made a stop at the filling station and organized an impromptu music show for the people at the station. I actually have the video. We have the video. Let's see what Portable did. I just can't. I don't understand.
Oh my God!
Now, one thing with there was a time when I heard Possible's like, I beg, please, can you do this?
Yeah.
But gradually he has started growing on me. And like, okay, Portable is doing this. Like, okay, what's Portable up to today?
With you
Right?
I can't believe me, a whole me.
He cracks me up right now. Like that's where I'm at. I'm like, this
He's
guy.
actually the people's person. Like he just drives by. He went to Oyo State for a show. Like, you know what? People are here stressed out and all. Let me just entertain them. And he just give them a free show.
It's a thoughtful,
That's
it's
nice.
so
That's
nice.
nice.
And just give them a show. The climbing of this thing is what I don't understand, but we get it's Portable.
And that
But
first
this
time,
guy-
Like, yeah, like, oh shit. Anyway, so that's Portable for you. And recently, I think he went for that same show. He went to a show recently, and they sprayed him very fake notes. The thing vexed him. He was just he was just cursing out all. He was sprayed fake notes, and he was just cursing out. He was just shouting. I know. We have a caller, real quick. Good morning,
Good morning. I want to speak to Mr. Myers.
Mr. Miles.
YCG from Lagos.
Who's from Lagos?
Yeah, Mr. Myers, I can see you.
How are you doing? Good morning. What's your name?
YCG here.
Oh, YCG. How you doing, man? How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Fantastic. Do you want to just shout out to us, or you want to be part
I'm
of the?
doing good. You're looking fresh, boss.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to you now, based on the cash crunch and the election that is coming.
Right.
No, stop blushing, boss.
YCG, thank you very much for being part of the show, man. And hopefully we get to talk later.
You are looking good. If you are looking like the cash crunch is not crunch you at all.
You don't do. I don't understand you again.
He's lucky.
Please do. I come in peace. Thank you very much for calling, and please stay tuned to the show. Let's get back to our show. It's okay, man. It's sounding like you want to be toasting me. I don't understand when I'm not bread. 09098 408 408. That's the number to be part of the conversation. We are here for you. Talk to us. Now, somebody got married recently. One of Big Brother Niger reality stars and Frodd. He's not a fraud, but Frodd.
Yeah.
Frodd is not a fraud.
As in,
Yeah, so he got married recently. It held, I think, on when was that? On February 18th. That was on 2 days ago. And it's good. My point with this is that it's good to see the fact that these guys actually taking the bull by the horn and getting married. Like they're not just riding on the whole. I'm an ex reality superstar, blah blah blah, and they're taking the bull by the horn. And you see, marriage now in the world of today has become very, very dicey. It's looking too transactional. It's looking too. What am I getting from this person? Why am I marrying this person? Why should I be in this person's life? So it's everybody is just on the edge and just watching like, I know do I go do. It's beyond that, those days when you're just like, you know what, I love this person. I want to be with this person. I don't care if he or she's family is XYZ or whatever. Let's make this work. Let's have fun. That was what I thought, or what I grew up to know as married with my grandparents and my parents. Like, but now, some people will even say, Alpha, what's your Instagram handle? How many followers do you have? Where do you take pictures?
Yeah, they put it based on that. Now they rate you based on that.
They profile you, which is so wrong because that's not like true love. But I'm really happy for Frodd because I feel like
you're happy for Frodd. So are you saying that Frodd is a good thing?
I'm happy for the
man
called Frodd with FRODD. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Nigerian celebrities, like I might be wrong, but I feel like Nigerian celebrities, they have this whole thing of I'm in the spotlight. I don't want anybody to come and dull my shine. If I get married now, I might not be as accessible to people, and they want to stay where the girls or where the guys can always approach them and stuff. But it's really, really good that, you know, you're settling down, you're starting a family for yourself.
Yes.
You're finding love, finding companionship, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Frodd.
Yeah, congratulations. Because, you know, it now shows this sense of responsibility. You're accountable to someone.
I don't understand.
Please. No, Miles, you won't. I'll not allow you
Yeah,
this time around.
sorry.
And you know, there's something else about, you know, the reality show where they see they're not serious set of people. So now that we're seeing people like Frodd, you know, taking responsible steps and everything, and it's, you know, so it's a good one. Congratulations.
We're happy for you.
Okay, so when you are married now, that's the only time that you respect your baby. And people do that. People do that in Nigeria. So just like you're not even married. But whenever, he's a married man. Okay, please come to this place, sir. When you're like, no, but okay, wait first.
No, but at least based on where his fame came from, like
where
where
the platform. That's what we're saying.
I'll just mess with you guys. You guys are too serious today. It's Monday. Come on, liven up. Anyway, while somebody is getting married, somebody says, "I do not want to get married. Anything that has to do with marriage is not my thing." Alex Ekubo has said that he's not interested in anything that will lead to wedding. Recall that Alex made news recently when himself and his ex Fancy, when they were going back and forth at each other, blah blah blah. Then he posted a picture recently, and a fan or a follower just said, I can't wait to make you my husband. And he said, hey, it's a me that I've removed my hand for anything that concerns wedding or marriage. And what? I just locked down on that. I blame him. I don't blame him. I was saying that I don't blame him. Look, everyone to each his own. But you see, some of us who always say that thing, like, I don't want to get married. Look, I'm just okay the way I am. Thank God I'm doing well. I have a job. Or God, it will get to a point.
You need
you will wish
companionship.
You will wish that what did I do wrong?
You always need companionship.
I see fresh man. We know. Come on.
I mean, I can understand he's a bit scarred from all that has happened. I mean, because we saw the drama unfold, and I want to believe both of them had their own share of the blame. But I don't think that's something that will make you, you know, just close off yourself and say, I don't want to do this anymore. But I feel like it's still fresh. Let's look at him in 2-3 years.
You don't do me before. You don't do me before. I say, okay, that has to do with me. Please just leave me alone. I'm done. But after a while, me that I love companionship like no man.
I'm alone again. You would always need it. Like
and me, I've lived like the bigger part of my life. I've lived it alone. Like I've been by myself since I was 18. So it's now like let's just how far? Where are you coming?
It feels nice coming home to someone.
Yes.
It feels nice coming home.
Or there's this person you always have to talk to. Oh, this is how my day. You guys.
Okay.
Why are you going away from this kind of talking? I don't know why. Miles, what is going on? So on Alex's issues, right? I just feel people have different way they manage heartbreak. They manage, you know, all those. So I think he's still very tender. The thing is still very deep. So you know, because he's looking all jovial and everything, you don't have to wear your problem. So he's just trying to. It's true now. He's just trying to be him, and he saw opportunity to just tell people that more.
Don't even think about it now.
I'm still recovering. So
okay, so just like she said, you don't have to wear your problems. Please do not wear your problems. We are going on a musical break so that you can drop all the garment of problems. I just gonna shake your body small. We'll be right back. It's still tea time. Don't go nowhere.